Today, I'm going to show you how to make Get It Before It's Gone granola. Why get it before it's gone? Well, you're going to want to get it before it's gone. It's pretty easy to make, but you'll just need to be patient because this baby is going to be cooked low and slow. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. With my specific oven, it turns it to 300 degrees when in convection oven mode. So for Celsius, anywhere around 150 to 160 degrees. For this recipe, I used almond butter, extra virgin coconut oil, vanilla bean honey, walnuts, pecans, coconut flakes, cinnamon, chia seeds, and old-fashioned rolled oats. After baking, I added cranberries, chocolate chips, and baked pumpkin seeds. To start, I begin by mixing the wet ingredients like the almond butter, coconut oil, and honey together. You can substitute the almond butter with any other type of nut or seed butter. I used cashew butter before and it turned out great as well. I prefer coconut oil for its flavor for granola, but I've heard other people use other oils like olive oil. Of course, that will give you a different flavor, but feel free to play around with the recipe. I normally use maple syrup for my granola, but I got this really nice vanilla bean honey from Bjorn's, so I used that instead. If you use regular honey, sugar, or maple syrup, I would add vanilla extract for some extra flavor. You can also substitute any type of nuts for this granola, but I chose to use walnuts and pecans. Almonds and cashews are great as well. I was trying to crush the walnuts by hand, but it'd be better if you just chop them. For the oats, make sure you get old-fashioned and not the quick cooking one. And also make sure they're rolled oats and not steel-cut oats. Steel-cut oats are great for oatmeal, but not so much for granola. I used Bob's Red Mill brand, but Quaker Oats is good as well. I added the oats 1 cup at a time to ensure that the wet ingredients are mixed well with it. Use a large sheet pan and spread your granola thinly and evenly. I used a silicone mat under it, but you don't have to. Now it's time to bake. I baked it for 15 minutes, then mixed and added the coconut flakes. I did this because I didn't want the coconut flakes to burn, but it was completely unnecessary. I made the granola again after this with the coconut mixed in the beginning and it didn't burn. The cooking time will depend on your oven, but what I did was bake the granola in 15-minute intervals and mix in between. This is a crucial step because if you just leave it in the oven for 45 minutes to an hour without mixing, it will not cook evenly and you'll have parts that are burnt and parts that are raw. I ended up cooking mine for 15 minutes times 3, then another 5 minutes to brown it, which totaled 50 minutes. The maximum time I ever baked this granola was an hour. Any longer than that and it will have a burnt taste. I cooled the granola for about 20 minutes, then added the final ingredients: pumpkin seeds, dried cranberries, and chocolate chips. I like to add the chocolate chips when it's still a little warm so it melts and coats all the ingredients. But if you don't like that, you can wait for it to completely cool before adding the chips so they will be separated. If your pumpkin seeds are raw, I would add it in the beginning and bake, but since mine were already cooked, I added it in the end to prevent burning. The most important thing is to never ever bake the dried cranberries. Always add it in the end. If not, they become rock hard and may break your teeth. Depending on how long you bake your granola and when you add the final ingredients, the texture can range from a little chewy to completely crispy. I like to eat my granola like cereal and add almond milk to it. I also enjoy it on top of yogurt and fruits. You can even snack on it by itself. This granola is a great holiday gift that you can put in cute jars and decorate. I hope you will try out this recipe and let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching.